Okay. Welcome to our weekly New Gambia platform talk show. Today is June 26th. We have our guest here, Mbalinyang from Gambian Women's Life Matters. Mbaling is going to be our guest, and then we also expecting Jama Kamara from Seattle, who is also will be joining us during the program. I have my co-host, Sam Sisse from Indiana. Welcome, Sam. And I'm your host here, I'm someone in New York City. So today we're going to be talking about the overall work that Gambian women lives matters. Mbalin Cham and her colleagues, what they've been doing, and what are the status of the mortality rate related to pregnancy. We're gonna highlight what are the issues and what are things that the government or goodwill donors would need to help assist with to make sure that we protect the lives of this pregnant woman in the Gambia. And then we can also talk about our medical facilities and how to improve them. So welcome our guest, Mbalin. Mbalin, you have the floor. You can go ahead and give us the.
Thank you so much, Modu. Nto Mbalin Chamleti. My name is Rasai Mojama in Sutele. Nalka Moy back on Modu. Let me know.
You can speak Mandinka. So Sam.
Yeah, because a lot of our people who are we are sensitizing, they all speak Mandinka. That's why.
Okay. Yes.
So all I think
like.
Oh, Mandinka kong puro de. Yeah, so people, and I know a lot of people are going to listen to us too. So, we have a yamin drong ngali bit and ngali jai because Alcom will invite me in platform also, and we all should be sharing you people because not every media minikal tol ali heka today alan tolla manika kong ni angale ka du na nyoko. So sa imbe min foka wala mnyinti ko ala baraka bake pour kan tolo ala baraka pour ali so tal ni platform to bi a kontano warta bake la because pour nga mol ya lon ko be dami bi na situation be dami ani metan fen ko ning din musol la saya ning abe tembo min to sai an tolo biri nata jam folo ke nu a metal demandi bar wo wato ko be kandirim bake la because nka any ku ke mol ka je na page to any activity nka ke mo be ka jil so mbe min foka wolo minti ko alhamdulillah atalata right now ntolo fan kontantale from June to July atalata le from franka sinka alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wo mo ala tentol because ntolla kelo mo wolti pour ngaje ko ana mambang barasa tala nin saya nyinka ke no ninka mo tensoro mont kono sa we have only 3 people we alon ko mo sa ala tentu bake wala because I started level over 2 years ago. Karo dobie more 40, dobie more 30, but alhamdulillah last month we only have 6 people. Me along ko wala fata uluoto. Andung ka jama ba kalamta sa yaman ke kumbuka dol kalamta. Nka jama ba le kalamta ni mol banta Gambia tinoro because nin no sol ka nyomoyle, nin doctor ol fan ka nyomoy. So mbafala alhamdulillah because saya uta baila barwato wat kaje mo over 40 people tilola 50 people monthly 50 people. That is very scary. Way mulsila bakela kaje ko this is not normal. But nin kaje ko sometimes for more than the malkafa and say we will continue fighting. You understand? Ndumbafala na no solie ko ila doku onyin ibake kanyaming abeti atal say not all of them. We still have some problem. But in Bafele Beko, ye tilminandia na musudini kani iwali lopitano. Because akumaya tala ni mobota suokono, anata lopitano to ya hanyinde afanga fa ina murunji. But the worst news until kami mo wolo nyintiko, musukona mal fanga buka hanyi kata lopitano to even the language notes all coming for ani the man coming discuss woman right. And sometimes they even prefer inin no sikeli do ku ke dinante no sumusolti. Wo bela fa wartal. Because intega mire control culture muso nyanta comfortable leini muso le doko ke dinan tenin kit barniya je ka fuke kalfinin kele doko ke to kele ka timinen diefe wo manyinya So mbafala Gambia musoli ko iya baraka bake because dol fan ka funyelo ko ha alhamdulillah biri nyim fa kon kana boro min suto nka make so la nga min suto imaji biri be wulu la mayela problem o so ala kata ali boro min a important to bakelo because hanama dingola be kono sometimes ita malum fo mo fala lomba fo mo kilim because alla scan al fo buka bitaya ani tata pour ke kono scan sometimes dim fula katare kono ibuka alom fan ko le be kono so still now you are not safe because scanning resource ni aka romba ke jel no cases jamal soto so mbe min fala ale ko ala la boro continue ali ya min kel min na la musolbe bun kono nin kono be ali monito because our hospitals are not safe they ani sa in hospital or man safe ani doctor wol ni lopitan ko be la do ko la baka solti mi alon ko ni emergency na te balma ko ila so na bulot donal fanam be tenturam be jeyla because tol sa ni ajum buka post back ko mo sulata yelola Gambia Women's Life Matter team wolum bali be tentulam bali jeyla wo ko la cause nga groupe jamal le soto min yalon ko tol mu stand by la ti ni mo jita wulu wala ke na bule katay ka wulu ke donate yelola dol fon buka ni tala ko tenge ikadi mo do la min suta la tala je so wobe mo Gambia no la bulu du ñobulolti pour ka mek so ko ngana mol mako and wobe ke kam bakele because ntel nga nyaton kaya son tengalo na min bebe tama kansai ika je ko ning mo en kol do nga ko yelo an 4 am Gambia ninga woti mo membal kol je isa je be bulela motola ya mek so ko mari yelo so tala life is safe because before no work a delay la aka delay bakele no because janimbe mo so tala bari sai intol almost we have more yellow mo la yellow group bebe stand by rimbulle so wobe mo ala tentol ti ha yellow bu kamanki dal
that's very good obe dara bat
intol lafta wala bayla so anisa intol man sakunda man tara ma ko ka imam ma ko because sinta nga jelo ko itol they are safe ila family they are safe so ntanga min fo nyinte ko imanna fuaro la kuma niyo kumayan because ne fuaro la niyo kumayan oxygen tank manyana manki la fo mo la dinanol ka fa big hospital like Banjul oxygen o buka soto pour dindi wala life is safe nga jama bare witness nga documents jama soto that is very simple to me alan kanina manyana banki la o banko kan special no hospital ba mi ko Banjul lopitano de na no ko wulu ika fa because of you enough of the oxygen so wala nan ko na man sakunda imantara ila do ko keke nyanta min kela ntay ngami mira wolo nyinti ko iman na banko marano ima sendina ima marano to nya bem kiringolti iman na banko marano iman na banko sendina bar ntol banko dingol ba kan nyami alinga continent to nga na mol makoy special diaspora kakata bakir because we have like 321 kids many alonko between 2 years they are all under 2 years old ibama nyol band and a lot of them are twins but mol be sponsor kan kende ka momo kan te follow dol fon bu ko so ngeta fon po sika je dron yena ya funya ko nyim family number dina yeta e keke nim fengol sama se ba jelo ko gambe di ngol ba kata kan even mini yalon ko le salary is only $1,000 ika 500 to bondi ka te ka nyinde na nol makoy what about our government man tara makoy rola nali yalon ko nyin crisis be keri because nyim wala ti mi yalon ko mus right now musu dindin kemenani musu dindin tan sabani woro la banta from 2010 2000 yeah so 2020 between 2 years nato ye woja to fon ya confirm control data fon rontal wala siata atole min so to wala siata ngami da nyina nyenta kala number 1 priority pour ka jibe ko ay kala ka jibe fanan ko dinni wol min yalan ko yetu koma give them the milk help them jumali gi susundi because mon man trabalu kendo so kan gambi be wondi do susundi la nyadi itol fan ka wala family yalan ke katare buli ka ko mam mo so to so ka keke la min wo free keke di wodi no wal da mala bam because na banko man ko wala iman ko wala bari buka ke di no buka domoro soto de na ni do wuluta man domoro soto
wow
so amon correct
yeah hello yeah ikamal hello you hear me Sam?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it gone?
It looks like she dropped out or something. I'm not sure. Could be a network issue. Let's give her time to come back, and definitely she's saying something very important.
Yeah. I think she's in a car, so maybe.
Yeah, she'll probably try to join back again.
Yeah, but very interesting topic.
Oh yeah.
She said there has been some improvement in terms of the blood. That's good, but they still need they need more to help. Like the infant. He said they have about 300 kids that has no parents.
Yeah, that's very sad. Very, very sad.
So I wonder how those kids are taken care of.
I don't know. I think through her help with the group, like she said, with the donors, people donating and trying to help, and I think that's the only way they're surviving, and that's scary. That's really bad. It's a bad situation.
Did it say 300 kids?
Something like that.
That's a lot of kids to look after.
It's a lot of kids, and this
I think the government. They that responsibility cannot be only them. They have to have. The government has to. If it is here, they have the foster care, where they spend money to help out the parents.
Yeah.
I think
the government should step up and do something for them. That's where it should be. But sometimes in the government we have missed priorities and not follow through on certain things that are very important like this. And she's coming back. Yeah. Yeah,
okay. Mbali.
Yes, ala ko bo hindi niya na talambe mo le samba kam makaso wala bitakang ingenta details so dola important tal wala tin ala ko bo hindi.
No worries. Yeah, go ahead.
So coming like nga po niya min dorombe Gambia dingol be tentulam be jayila Gambia dingol batar ibakata kam bakile mbarinki ibakata kan special diaspora ibakata kan kende ke andu na funding kel min fanan bije iba mako iroke kan ni aje ngafo they are saving lot of lives bari tol fo malo cause ni mo jama sura ta yelo la dron ni nge kuma ni min be sutiyari wodu dali katali yeta right away ye yelo ni ko di so nge be tentu nge jayi bake fo so na man sakunda anisa in tol man fasi atol yalla nako tol man tarafe na man ke ko ka doku ke ka mixo ko kan musol sensitize because arin ka nyemin fan fo jawolo moti ka fo musol alboromi alal fon tabato suwo kon kela alal musol teke l'hôpital man safe because ita ta fo ko ni ita ko no bela iman ta l'hôpital to fo ni lumine bulule ta l'hôpital ninja most likely they will try up to the end but Gambia that's not the case you may die so wala ne nyante fon teke ala ila l'hôpital wala ni alon ko no bela dron ta l'hôpital to because itolle balo na ni doctor or ni no so wali ila condition be nyami ila yelo be nyami ila sugale bulo be nyami inyanta min do mala ni manyana min do mala itol do na so fono because you wala mila do ko itole wala karan so wala nan ka fu muskono male ko italo tamu to barna man sakunda aliye mol fel aliye fel andu Gambia be wolonne Allah tol fa nga yalonne ha baki fa.
Okay, very good. So I think Mbaling has given us Mbali overview demo like Gambian women's life matters. So Sam, if you want to comment, or make some comments before I come with some questions.
Yeah, Mbaling and Memphor is all right, and Mbaling be tentulam be jailer because Ilota daming you are a unique icon. Ito mo icon le de mea lonko mobile la kolong mobile to mobile aje be mento franc. Dung ala don ne be jola wala. So okay mom sa fodon alama ala e jola. Katu Meloran daming definitely very very important. Dulala mea lonko man sekundara nyanta lora jiko mbali ni afu nyam franc. Ntengala dia mo support la 100%. Man sekunda nyanta I low kaje ko mola healthcare system o ye kumayakal but unfortunately near in the health sector from Ojibe ntena nga for the number 4 nga more sort of health minister may alonko among administration o kono man fenolanje ko amun doctor ya nga mo ko ay bambanta autobaki ite nyanta ta murunda wolto Nyanta ta monda doctor yalla e mo nyini me yalon ko abe lopitano ning healthcare mo be system obi maranol e saje ka jibe be sula la menna na banko kam pour kana healthcare nyin samba nyato kam musol toporo e kana du nyimbatal ko ka lopitanol jibe e be need la mun renovation la e be need la mun parts la e be need la mun tools and technology men satin na do kulal fanan sila do ko kanyama. But at the same time, you do kulal fanan ta ye somebody train. Bawo tools dol be jenia na ti ni malo bakla nyamin e kataw jenke ne karala le kankon e sila kan tu kankan din jedon. Zatara is a very good high technology machine. So training becomes very important for all the train kaje ko sila do ko keno nyamin. And you know, at the same time we training konolamu no short benyan tala true proper training kaje ko Muslim bang akelem bang ibe more take care nyadile ka proper customer service long nimmo na ta etere le loptano ro itanyanta monekala nyanta ka make sure ko be fofene abebula kana tere le sa funoro lande ye jenke ne karala ye wuli ye mo aten ya take care ya jibe anita monela katabake ya make sure ko ata at the right place yeah. So wol benyanta keka so Gambia lakta o kiasi falala coming balani afonyami more be Germany ko yes they are doing the right thing even though my customer service lombake but about try can ka service ning delivering in samba so dol fana be Germany ko e kuma kango men ka boda kono ka telemu kono mala a jawyata back wol mumol men yalon ko manya na katara na system of fonko but wol fana mumol de men yalon ko niaje bije hospital administration no mai la doko kanyama ni la doko kanyama kila doko kanyama o mosi falma nyana katara na system ko bante boni je juna nyante ye example o set long men na follow ya moy mobe musu kono ma jabi la be fem fola be fem me yalon ko instead of ya encourage ya nane ya mako nyanta mako la nyame e kata fem fo me yalon ko oh my god amoyo mandia o mosi falo nintol be lore ngolongola o mari la last date nentol be lori ngoto moyo sifa fo mushe ulongola wala last day because musho nanga mari ya jibe fango do kula ya jibe ko musho what if nintel ni ya mari ya jibe ko nyimu ni ngata ba malam yinta ba wala fala ba ninga do malam wala ko to musho lam yin fa bo fala ba ni ata fango la musho lam fa bo wala fala wala ni ata abarin na musho lam abarin ba fa bo kala ba wala binki musho ni ata wala fa bo fala ina ba ato kala so mari be tawnte yalla o tawte ya sifa na ka tawron sambala aya fo dami wolong le kata pa kay fanya yala do ko terminate ita si ye example set kayta ni mobela ye meeting ko laptano da kayta ni ko molla ko jang nyimu healthcare system wot be janna pour molo be public service publicly serve kanja so what public needs due respect all respect kajako inata menna yeto poto inyanta kala nyam yela do ko because what public taxpayers will like it job so therefore take care of them. Kana fene fo manya no enfola bari on the other side nothing in for na diam dol kono lopitano fongo le nyanta hospital administration of fongo nyanta lopitano fongo le evaluate Gambia la healthcare system o ya be evaluate ya jibe be need la monela ye wol lande frenyi masa kunda sita for 5 years o potaje fele sita korenke wokono imam budget kendo de dano kadi health department na mensa tinako jannim budgeto be pasla yaje ko wol sula da fewfen ne yake lopitano be renovate la nyadi laran kendol ni matreso le traje laran fano lopitano nyanta kala komi hotelo luwolu mo laran kano be laran fano be falina every single day and after every patient now leave the fana be dula be clean la ya disinfect jannin do be dunaje bari Gambia mantra o al halo kon so nyanta ko evaluation sifal ke kajibe be sula la menna ye kodo dundi ye kodo budget na National Assembly nyanta ka make sure ko kodo e budget janniba approve la kaje ko health department healthcare I prioritize is very very important because you know what masa kuna dokula nito la musole kono te ke sambale e flying ye samba wonde bankol kam do la mol fon la be jewol ba halak la je e be torala mod be fala e be fole niela e be dinno to la ko ma men yalo ko fana na maro kole aba dol be je dinno ni musol be fo niya nying wonyanta kala a sense of urgency what men no start the drum nyanta kala sense of urgency le man sakunda wuli health department ya wuli ka jibe ka kol analyze mune kata funyin kata many kata nak yewol be avoid akara ka koden yes mbe mo muslimo tinga believe la ko ning ala kitina mena obekalal bari tubabolu they will do everything they can come baling afunyame they do everything they will go above and beyond kajeko itolie dangokel Gambia that's what we lack ma woso toje so boro la side to fana very important and ngai fana diam dot fana kono pharmacy ko kamara nyaari gapitano nyante la pharmacy ko soto jeli may ya lonko inin dunia bankol le be bulu la nyobulu borol kabran dami borol men ya lonko isi identify comme yimu Gambia la borol le ni o contract ko soto ni wol ka joko Gambia la borol be ka order wolto special backward le be bulu me ya lonko moko tento sono dawda so wonyanta kawo noma ka jeko wake on yama so mbedana jamfuro nga very important call certainly. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Abarakabake, thank you. All right, Mbaling. So yeah, I mentioned ko ile dia mo kono ko kono ma dinding will be men data for dinding kemesa ba camera, right?
Yep.
Mini alon ko ibama mantara around.
So
left alon na wol kamako rosudo no nyadile aning masakundala lo la beje nyadile.
Ñu dula ko mayata baki because ñina mun tol fang la main problem mot right now. The moment ntolo nga min lo wala ñiti ko ni muso tata wulu wala abanta ani janni ka fure ñim bondi ka dinno ñi han over parents wol bulle ko lam ñinti ko ifal afalo wala min nata dan lay ka fay ko alsina fure kama ñaato because nga jama bal weakness dol fang ke suta balati ni muso wulu ta doron adingo baluta ate bante ka fay ko indi na noita so ke nindo fan woy de nano tujele family do fan bije wolu kam fa kamale ko sa itole de nano bula lopitano lo bulo kono mamo nyin ko atamanta de nano mutala anu de nano nyin unfortunately mo malo nga fam jemalt son tolle fan na to sponsor nyin de nano nyin na to mo nyin pour min ba adopt lo because mo neketa mamo nyin ko ate bonota dingol to aka bonota dingol to ako lopitano to wosuto pour no solda mal be kachala imam bala fay di no min banta she was 17 years old she was very young so amalon dindo nyim fango ateba kala nyaadi le fure nyim fango abe confuse rena because yalo ni mo buka nyindua so tabala kono ya madro yeri fa banjundron ate bant bira banta rena ta fay ko awulu tal de bara bantal dina no fet ako yalti bu telefon suma bande ko hani no sol kay ko ni dina no ta som dal sena fure kam ako ataman susundro ka fasangi jel atebe de nano kele nyaadi la mam molo mi afana de nano ti bulo kono so itoli en tolo contact ko bari nyinde atul fana na nyinja ko wartala ko en tolo ko dai su biye police ni de nano wuluta abama bant ali amut at least 2 days ay keke diala isa je family finance stand by ko wor nyala satare ba nyim badi bar de nano doli kate sambo mol ko no mol be wuro la dol be tarle de nano bala mobe some of the infection can even kill them ko so woman right but min tan nga awulu tan nga ba mom fana ba sta so ko just few people le bine jibele kata woni ñun groupe man clear so nta ji ko la na diran jama fanka fa because ibu ke susu ni dole be jin keke manel dire la dole be le sun jol dire la so Gambia fa ma organize that muso min banta ita ka fuku ye wodi ngo samba de rano mi yaron kana mo 1 hour function wole bo kala nyadi so time dole fanka de rano ti bulu jele so ma ko ro nyin ka kenya mi wolo nyin ko ntolla molle bi jemin yalan ko special team molum Gambia Women's Life mat nga fenje mal so je keke lu donni ko lu diaspora ka fengo bele ki ni e kinto yala do nga tangi ko lek nge ke store jo nyin ko so ni min sulata mina do ni en ko mandi do nga tale na agento nyeta ya sama fela bunda to nga dila because we don't want nobody to die because of itaman keke le so woman right na man sakuna nge ntol nge no male fomba tata nga tandira kon tolla plano minti wolom nyinti ko pour ka make soko na finto munyinete pour ka make soko nyimbe be keri ngay tala pour ka na musol fanan sensitize and we na plano munyinete pour ay na lu wala mi yalan ko mbe hospital solo solo pour special l'hôpital pour musolu ibitala dami yela kono ma ya plani je ibitala dami ye fango check yalan ko fonta sa kono tano ba because wo fanan be ko ma ya tala ntol ko wala ke ja ikata l'hôpital ne ya jube fay tanyanta dingo sotono la because mo be manyana wulula sometimes ila health condition no be ni ko nota ni taman fedi ngobe fala bari italo na ni iman doctor ken do so pour ya foi pour musol jang lopitano ite yalo no ko lopitano bi janna hospital min yalo ko wol mu musol da mala lopitano doctor ol bi janna wol ko musol da malaji ni tata je ikay jibele ya foi ko ha ita be daminde ita wulu no la kotenke ni wulu ta sometimes you will have blood clot whatever can kill you ita hanyina ni anin saya le bar wota no lopitano to je ibuka ni musol fon kono be ibuka mo kendol fon je be wistela dan son tol wol fon mun hamoti wala mun plano ti kaye ko muso fon jenna ko kono ta ay ta fon check lopitano to mi alon ko be kelo musul lopitano ti ka jibe ko fonte nyin kono ni ngata fonte la dunia mte babalu la bam fode nano mi ndafta ka plan fate fana babalu la ba isine advice because mo will be soto ji no wala kumaya to baki we have long way to go because nyin ko be start la koman ne jen ka be start la koman jenni ba kono ta la jen ta lon na fo nyin ko na maya safe talbam fama safe that is very very important ita si no le kono ta wo nyama dron muso ko complication jamal soto ko na maya kon so aku maya ta baki la pour ye ni diabetes bela wala fendo bela ise advice but it will be man soto bankoka.
Okay, so there is among akadalo comment ko there kis mak bukatara je mensati na ko
no mo ko no tala do
restriction
yeah woman unta fe woman right you have to visit the hospital
because jang hanatara sasa dol bela min bela dimo affect la they have to know how they can protect the child. Yeah, or facilities will be jane. Yeah, so doing how can one adopt a child at that age? Ako mo si idino adopt no nya dile dole chat section ke Usman.
Yeah, I mean you kalo kumaya tale. Ntolo na first option o mintu wala nyintu ko left family member nyi dindi ngol muta. Ntolo wala mun na first option o tinin de na no ba ma fata. Na plano kakamintu wala nyintu ko family nyin nene because ngalo na kaman dia fay ba most of the family nyin kono because mo be nyanta tarle la family la bulo kono inyente la family lo na because adoption on la paperwork on la process on amman easy aka time ta bakel so nka min ka follow nyinti ko ni ngaje ko nyinde na no man family soto nka tamin ke nka mamo nyimani ne nga foko family member fa la site law bala site law do bien ka tala fon ka almamol be kije pour ni esi ni diam ngata ndila ko de na no nyi ntol ba sponsor bar ntol sura kamina wolo yinto ko dina no nyi ba mana famala family lo man la finge samba mo ya
fa ka suru no le moy mola moy wulu amal la fika dindi wonyinta na
fa buta ke kala men ala yalo aka kele e ka fo ke fata dina no ran musu no nyi woman son fa woma accept ni ala tema e ka dina no tulap tanin ko budi kan tol konta
so mo ne falenta then because ngamara badi ya men ka fo ani si
yalo sai mbarin ke yalla mi ba Gambia
yeah
fankum be Gambia trust me nga Gambia mi lon kunu ani Gambia mi be kerin bi aman kilin ajibe sa in Gambia min take bang mo salwa fa kunta ya li fa ya fa janne intol growing up intol na ma wosi fal moy ki katala fa ke be ma wo me bari sa isa moy ko moya mo yoli fa ya fa sa ya to the point la mi yalon ko
mo moya fa ma fa oli ba fa ma sumuro o be ko be le mo sai
kunun fa ketala ya so ba yela ko usai wala kile what yaje before the woman taraji what mo bara fa bije yeah
so sign government side signing family nyul man bara fa sudo
thank you
government yamana government from mo be kina bara fa sudo especially
the family too is blaming the government because in case me nyami ko government de la mol tora ye nekleje se to la mo fata so to fana na ko minti wala nyinto ko inde na to loptano guliya because musundo ko wala fo amon so adingo la mude ate ako ada adingo to loptano to ako no sol be kacala no sol ma adingo aten fata dingo fata wala ka fayde na no fera ko ide na nota ayati bulo ko naje amon so ngama ne nga ko beke musundo grand mo la nyimman so anda bololo
so it will come in je wala saying ni man ba ma nyinto pro fodi no banda
thank you iko kaje government ka nyinti limbali yake sorry to interrupt you ito la miro mnyene te niaji government ka nyinti limbali yake ka dina no minuto ko me to molle ka tapatoy But ni mole ode na no landi ko family ba no ko tonya nyin saya so total.
Okay.
Ni na mo policemen o ti sai mole lafta kamin ke na ko ka.
Saying I told you mun ko ya kula so like government na karola for imang any child adoption system also or imang.
Oh my God,
you didn't katara
system is horrible because in ya jen ko system o nyin available kule mantara woka wo banko ka ibuka alon fani be kube kuta dato ji because yente individual o min fanya ni mi ya fanya ko be min kono sai wala be kerinji mba fala ko nyin ka banko to kuya ntolanga moso to mi ya lon ko ayen kumande ako nga fale al na nyin fulan de ngol kama mba nyi repeat la ko ten nta nyunu mutano la because nta kan da nyin na wulo kono la ni na fengol anu nyunu ko kumbula ni fano ke tan kata wulo kono sama sita social welfare ila fenna fango mantara wokan do kula la fongo buka taraje office auto instead of mo flena mo sabada mo kilinde marka taraje iba fula dole kulli yol soto dole fen Gambia diatal de mbarinke fem buka ka nyama they just having their money ndu wala sarali be doride ala njeke la wuluta ala fenko la wuluta min nyantana la biya manna fo musunduni ay dindingol be fa ako because ato batatu ntolo batola SOS wolko because of COVID the process ni it take time so kuja mali be uban ko kamia nonko ni man tara bunda to aku man leka ni afa hana madingole ba folo
so atolla miro to like I'll come on observe the I told you I need 300 kids new thing I need direct contact so that nali I will be steering min tole ani mako roke mako no nyaadi le pour kala patu
ha bake fangode tolu alhamdulillah ikela na talo ki nyel dron ibe update la dron alhamdulillah because ngamin ke wolom nyinti ko at least every 2-3 months nga try la ngana member kije anin tan tolu itolu bu kala min kan tolu mol sije bar nga try nga okay 5,000 so banyin family bar wol kata ka ikadinde wol yina monitor pour ka make so ko nka min di dinde wol nyina ba use kay kuntole dinde wol nyina al halo be pete yaren barin ka ke munya min ka fendi na di na agent o nyina nga fa ko tay tan family kar jibe so nga foi fanan ko nin dingo man taraje ntolta na feo han over because laftala nin dingo nye connection so dingo do lo fango ni woli en tolije do bien ke bondi Facebook le ikatari don kan ne be happy ring because ikalo no ko nyunu nata na pour kan tolije jarning ala tem ika happy le di moment even agent tolije ke sutel ika je they will start dancing ning ala tem very very sad.
So they are living separately in their own respectful
yes they are separately all of them because nka wala ken ka make solo ko be tari la mol koto itolo ni family min ko problem mo ko ko tinga fo ke te afun toliye nin to nga post even gen 2 hours to ron ka mo so min ka was problem mo nyin
so that means I'll be team of management la so me alo ko fo database of all this family
yes
compile will follow up and so forth because imantara su killing
sometimes nke bendinyo kanne ni kan follow up nke bendinyo kanne sometimes come ning saloji nothing nke bendinyo kanne I grupo kataraje but that's always very emotional for us because ni odinde wala yebu ka believe ko they all lost them sometimes ka follow ko what is going on it's like I already have them in my file but ninge page nyokan akatala fu do get 2 days buka sino because nka pala fa bakele nga je ko nyindi ngol be grow up without them mo be alon ko bulula important dunia ko nyami ite grow up ime ba malo that's very sad and woje ma balbe Gambia sai dindi nyama be Gambia mi alon ke fote ba manyol
wow
theater bakele ya ning ala ke ma theater
so saying ka fenke wulu iko nga focus pregnancy iko sa atala move saying blood nyol ka sutura nyamale alka make sure that like nim blood nita ali right contacts make more blood donation okay can as also as normal and then elemental problems to come area
yes alhamdulillah rabbil alamin because nyina mu ko to mi yalan ko ntol fa ngulita because nga yelo ko mo fatala mo fa yellow so nga jakal ko munatina sometimes wolu government na fault but ntol Gambian ol fana yalla tan ko even jam people donate blood so dol bi jenu ikela musol fan katara yellow nyine ke kafa ko islam o man ta pour yellow di
okay
yes
yeah dino mon amon son pour ka fembondi bala mi alon ko ka di mo dola wala mo dola concept nga
wala mo dola concept bari sai nga tandira ko wobe mukule timi yalan kaman so because nato ustas wol fa fena ne pour ka wol ki sensitize aussi falan ko audio fanan jangan because ko do fanan bien ko fo mole ko ni ajen ko kaman ke control ka nyunu ke Facebook le pour kudo kamal hani nka ke awareness lom pour mol ya kuning yalo ni man fengolong imalong so wala na kanang ko maya sa bakel.
Yeah, ko ignorance is
absolutely yeah. So nka mole karandika tandira ko no ika nyin kumo because Gambia pour mole kumo moy nyola ka easy bakel yaje so ika nyin kumo min fa ko ni moy yelodi modo so ta ko sunkaro ko no ala muso be fani balu woteba aka manta yelodi because na yelodi ikala sumo teta nka e ko ite nyin muso ko no ma nyin muso nyin to flandi wala wulula be sani balu wotema ina be blood group killing ning ala tema aka manta yelodi.
So I rather want his la partner nieba than I subhanallah.
But be not post Facebook, mol not a comment. I yellow di ala musola. Okay, because maybe I'm miracle. Until I'm telling a content, wrong of telling you musola life safe. Okay, one thing I better find in the way. Okay, could didn't people look on muso private hospital or family cooler because what I could not yellow deal musola because you are the same group with your wife. Ako ha foding a domoro ken barinta yellow deal aside.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Okay.
Abi mira karambali ala mabit.
Yeah. Nanda sensitization nanda sambu nanda wala nyi.
Yo, ntolo be wala bari tolo mala tolo ya mutalo kontolo ko government agency no. Ntolo ka nyinka awareness la kamang ka mole sensitize ka tandiro ko ila miro fali. Ite ka mira ani mimbe keri iman kili. Nite hana madu wala life safe wala important that tilo lebe min fang sunna ala yalo. Baki fang. Ite amire ke yelo suko ite yelo di more. Sungo julo ka jola bari ni o ka fix no ko tanke.
Exactly.
So wala na kuningolom dorong kuningolom andung alhamdulillah because ndol fa biri nga start man kuja ma bondi nyoto bari yaron ko di momeni ba kono ika experience to wala nyama ika kuning wala nyama so mfana nazo kuning mfana nazo list even what's going on Gambia nyol ka post like mol mini yaron ke be nit la yelo lan ke la phone number be safe dolun ke la wife nyola phone number ke because emergency do biji so ka make so ko wala fana tolni ka conference call ke at least once in 2 months ka make so ko itol fana they are healthy enough pour yellow di because no experience fana so tolenu mo tata fo loptano to yar fate man fit pour ka yellow di so tolma le fo fana happen ko tanga wala no individual nka make so le ta hospital ye fon check fo itol isa yellow donate no ba because amanke ko mo be fana ko yellow donate no
Exactly.
so nyine no ko be tar yandi sa yagel di momeni ba ko kono di momeni ka ku jamalo wala to ye andu nte nyim boy so nte jayi no rambarinki. Those people are wonderful ding alatim ndunga no own group wala so to pro kel damba Gambia Women's Life Matter Men's Group no they are number one yeah
Ebudu kendo le keka Sam Sam so another question also that I do ask
okay Sam
yeah Sam become well
yeah me moy kan yep
okay
so yeah nying abala fala water nying bala fala water battle and it's unfortunate, really unfortunate, and ndeka je nyam ndron wala masakuna nyata action tala real quick because ning is a sense of urgency in nyanta ka fintika action ta that health minister need to go kamokendo nyine mayor on ka be health minister health department ni ronola because ning should not be an ongoing problem. Health more health cannot amanya ke an ongoing problem. Once problem of they need to identify it and find solutions for that problem. But instead we are repeating the same problems over and over.
Yeah.
So balafala water, and we need changes. And the only thing I can add to that is, Gambia sign more nyanta nyayele kamolusu kalaptano fonsu in court for negligence. Niwo ketadrong itara court nenga case ni ya win. Laptano kodibajo next time they will do the right thing. That's it. They will do the right thing. So that they can send a strong message. Yeah.
Yeah. So Sam, do you any questions to the pro Baling about dindung la kuonying even take care kang warang anything that has to do with their development now could be taka sign related to blood issue, how the EO resource nyaming any other thing related to pregnancy and as a health person yourself with a form more health from quality specialist food safety, which is also something important. Not only any advice to the women dealer, to our viewers, during pregnancy and so or their spouse.
No, nyenka mbalen ya befula. I meant for je wala bijetro, exactly musolo katalog tano do kai fancheck kaulbeke and government yantala stand mentality. So attainment before I totally agree with her. Balafala water don't tell a balafa. And we all need to think about how can we raise more funds to help these people. But at the end of the day, government and yanta responsibility in tala. Na katara lor nyen kokake, government beji amam fenkije. Very, very sad. So nyanta men kila wale mu kan National Assembly deputy for Noma, kajeko healthcare budget can do shupede. Budget me alon ko nita wala me alon ko asinin ko be problem will solve. Kajeko so it's very important. So we all need to contribute in that form, definitely.
Right. So okay. So Mbalen, thank you, Sam, for that. Nana the fankola wulu wala karola ngalon ne murul biji ikawol fenkele ikawol ike farale to ke operate. Will kake jenya dile in terms of the situation of mbeke kanteng operational ko be jenya dia safety le bang for do you need we need improvement in that area. Because ngalong ko ninto kebal will ka wulule without much help, naturally they do, deliver. Ikamu ya kara musutang, dintaning lulu, another operlo rapo encounter. But sign ngajele among the Western world damati, Western, even in sign Gambian to and in blood to many world country more. So I love Alliance service okono alimuna understand J related to that. Not only like you think you can give us some information, put na viewers only I understand.
Mbaring ke nyina kumaya tanga diamul mi be for jam because nyimu fenet mi alonko akumaya ta ba ke. Number one now operation center because untolu nka minke wolo nyinti ko ni moye nkumandi ko mo fata na wife le fata tingo to sa ngafuko. Ntolu ta post la without death certificate. Death certificate ni ikawole kinyena. So ni o death certificate kindefa nga notice ko. There is a few ladies many along ko doctor role meeting. Ika sign back because yalo ni mo man fay bulita sign na. Ni woli C section okay. So nata ko investigate lopitano kono. So no so fanga nata fanya mino ni katarja konya ko nying ateni abe operate ka ni nyinsi so any complication so aka panic la. Yayo. So ntenga jiko wole manyana tarlo bundat. Because nita yela do cool long. Ite yela cool manyana sila you are helping somebody. You have to save those people's life. Dolu fango ika minke wolo mnyintiko ika borrow overdose yela. Dolu buka file on the table of the knife ika file before that. Trust me. Ika borrow mindi la nanka monying amanyana kela woti ika fa ning ala ning kila tema. Nita fango nito doctor rodun sa dolto for Dr. Masirenjai woli nyinka ni ka ku discuss nka diamu watu watakuwa. Because itolo fananko doctor killing ota doctor will be to kuya. Itolo fanga yalo noko modo will be wolu ila connection on government ila badi ya ni na nyaton kolu wala yati na woku will be kekan so wala nan ko ni aje between barola nyim period to kono nonsense nyama be kekan na banko kan na mansakunda ala malanga to nyaf. Because intolo ko wol populist la fanga do bi nga fuko nyin doctor car yenyi ni nyinake doctor samate buka femfo baro buka femfo. Na first lady wala wo stability because atemi musoti asina ya fa ke mai ko nyinu de ntolo ke follow lo bari nyimbe be kere ngamon correct muna la nyin musolo ka fatenti inene to word mo ile refan because itolo yalo nako aida banko e carte fa yo e ma fa yo they are going to win sorry, it's not about politics, but more ita sate ba the name of killing to ye. Tolo muna nyaton koti, nina diamo na tele karola fonge feji. But this has nothing to do with politics. Bayri tol sital bari ni mi mantara kekan atul malong ani jam fango jang ika nyaton kol pusi nyami Gambia bu ko tolla nyaton kol pus wo nyaw because na indi amol fanan ka beti ala pour ye ke ko ke nyanta min kat abeti ya je so ñina mëna problème muti docteur o dol bo wodulat wol ma ñanta raw do ko wodulat wol ben dindi wol faaka na ko sise because iman operation wono imano ntanga docteur o doji fa wo mu ciuben docteur o woka dolo le min because na man dolo min abuka mo operate no andu na be dundila bun ko itolo fa no sol fan ka folo ko ñiwo kay da is 99% ata fintil andi buka finti ka faal so yes ibe wol be ke kana banko kam because ni yaaji me tumolo yaaji me bitala loptano kana bala ni be kerin je tela mo ila modol fa ya fay aba make sure ko milice ala do ko ke so ntol nya ton ko nyi janni ka trasiri nyi chicken do mo le be sino la mitula go to the hospital
yeah
sleeping all the time
chicken do mo fangene de nta
no that make him sleep
sufol body you fangene
no ake sino ndila do mo batam birin ko mo sino ndila why you sleep yeah understand so I ta hospital auto ayalo mimbe kere nje ko ayentolo proof ko we are ntolo mambe min fo ka man soto ya understand ya fo konko ñunu kam min faala man soto ntolo ferenga na ko be kele ñine be kere bari nene ya moy la ba anena man soto because yalo no kontolo be min ke ka wolum to ñati itolo all what they care ila jibo majority of dingol be ñing America janneto ya understand ikel alawan sol dila ikela kuwol dila bare dunia mo kilim baka dunia dularo to fawde na nyum po people fana hako iben kanede iben kambakele de ntol belomu be nyanta wula ngambulo de nyoka ngi mako because ni nyino min je be ka fa because of fenlete bulo ko
yeah
wo bala fa warata
so atul la ñu programme be kono al nanta femje mi alon ko government yake just to be honest, government towards this, is a progress towards helping pregnant women so that ila maternity rate as italano ila dindolmen fane to so kono as to topo dono atuli fini identify wala karola because atul mo
minje wala nyinti ko sorry to interrupt minje wala nyinti ko ye fenne ke mi yalon ko Gambia ka musolu kumboni min yalon ke bote dingo ifote dingol ke kele kumboni min yalon ko ifote la musola because nga woje la nga je nyaadile nga moje mi yalon ka yen kumandi akunye ko why is government bringing Fatimata Jawara back in parliament kon nga amene ka kunyen tele muso fata kunye Fatimata Jawara lota ko musol mi ka Fatima to ya disafi so it mean that I memory la birindi nanko ate fota la musola tingoto momin lota woluneng man sakunda mon man carte fay wole so government tanga mi folo yinte ko muskono mali yen nenne to bring Dr. Samate back to bring Fatimata Jawara back because wolle na dulati nya muso min ba parliament ko ne tama mo ma ko yandu biri tela all problems to prison kon ifindi the Gambia muso le be tesiti e ma ko bari ta muso to ite be parliament ko ne tana ta si campaign wato ite ko muso kono ma le fa o man ke ne ma joti is something mi ala kanyata kala ite amiran muso le wodi saf le muso kono ma le fa they don't deserve that so pour kana wol fena wolom yinte ko government yen tolo jomi na wolom yinte ko ntolla nga sembo sotal tonti banko sembo ben tolo bulo kono mbalu kumbondira bar ala fana be tolo fana kumbondiral de ala kilim man soto fe ala fula man soto ala kilinda malo ala mi yo sembo ni ngo fengo be dia na pare to 2 seconds billahi sa dunya lo dunoy so yente mi la ko dunya ibe biro kono so ma min gine malo ya jemele ana pawa bele akami foko
abe equatorial gine
akami foko mbal be jolana dinko kono sai mo le batel jalna dinko kono na ta Gambia do he has power anymore no he don't have power so ko baro be ala ka ta fani ka ma ngani janni ka ta jere dinko kono ateta fala janni mol bulo fakasi because ata ka hanya to nin kunjurun ko be kile atalo mo jote ya kono mo bit Barinke is just very unfortunate in the situation I'm in right now. It's like mo imana bangko marano. Ima say indina. Mol be patarin drop. Accident will be siaring Barinke. Accident will be siaring. Control man tarkerin Gambi. Mol be nyo sunyala. Mol be kuwa kela. It's just too much here. It's just too much.
So, but janin kay inka bula ngaron de be dokudla, but
yeah,
atundile now, you know, since atulman government na impact je atuli medical improvement facilities, you know, hospital beds all bukasia, there's no operational equipment all bukasia mulba katakane, especially ke wala karola many alon ko be patient attend kan, like you said, coming patient do fonka the content and ke also as a nurse than musul fon. So something ite na medical area ite muni jije me alon ko decide some of them to bring some of the back or to bring farm the jawara back. Ite mun kusi fal jije me alon ko like in the medical area me alon ko they need in facilities wise they need improvement. Puni kamala musul in pregnancy nying as a fenge as a tala and medical facilities wise and also musul for ngalo ne boro la mo for ko nanta boro minna, but beside boro what else can they do you know, locally also just to make sure that, you know, the pregnancy franco crisis ning as tala no nyami.
Yeah, nying fanan ko matro ko ngami for number 1 lopitano nyanta Senegal na lopitano nyanta Senegal mbarin ke lopitano be nori ne dai se fengo infection o min ka musu kono ma fa na wuluta, you understand, akatari la death certificate balal lopitano be nori mpake la lopitano man Senegal lopitano man dara bolu soto
hygiene kind of
hygiene coming wala mo fenne tam yalan ko ni so londino 24 hours mole tarje be pare mole nyanta tarje min ko wala fanan jibe ka mo employee ka o filije wonte de komin jam fana yalan supervisor la katarambul mole tarje tan lori ya mek so kon kan jomi na yala do ko kele because anni tan ye mo kemele employee Gambia ni man tarela do ko ke kan na fatal so ndol mun kono mali fanan kamin fo wolo min ko fangonte kamin fo sai ni tata suwo fan kono ka fo ele ko ni infection spray sang l'hôpital to jana pharmacie wol to ten ani ni abi siare Gambia fa ngi kele kamo ni wipe fo janni kono be janni be at least 40 days to sotol ni be jonko tol kamo ni ke ka wipe because Gambia fa na yalan do be mbuka sai ba ke yajel so pour infection o muso fa na wuluta between free period akatariya bakel akataria bake le yajure son ka wo fanan fo bake le ita fanan nyante fo jato senendi la ika jonko to kamo min kan inyanta senendi la akuma ya ta bake le ni wuluta secondly fanan musu kono ma ni wuluta loptano to ni kebe bulala a make so ya fo ko yelo check because he buka check ite ya lon ko pat jel ntaka funtu ntaka yela jella ko bondinta bala na wulu period kono because ika jama bal se ndi so ko ne nyaki mini ka busandi ka fa ngo fana nyon jama bal je so wala nan ka foy ko nal wulu tani ka le se wo so modron ala make so ko atul fanga because nal ma foy nyino sindu wala bukalo ibukalo because sungu dole biye woya foy la wo ko te nyale kam mini akoy ndu yelo min ka bondi mbala ka munta ka si yalla no ko nya folot ngalo ko nin dole ko nya folo mu fana wolta lo na ya understand because we experience it already ala nata dema inata jibe yara yelo be bantal fere inata yelo busu woro lo way ala nata la life safe so ndega je ko modol fanan ka fa wol bu ka lon fon ke yelo nan kam because jang nin jannom nte wuruta jan ika checkle e de ita ka pat jele change ika ke mun kamba pour ya lon ko yelo nan kam mo jele ka bondi taba bari Gambia woti je so wala ni tol fana ni wuruta ntaka fo ka lal hakilo tu tol fana alhamdulillah ni musu jima le ko communicate nga fo ka lal boro mi secondly ni ta fo ni operation o kali imali ni nka yelo still now ite fa monitor because jama bal ko wulu ko la 2-3 days ka fa asiyatal bag fa man ke demandinte because of those situation all because l'hôpital o be do man siya so tol ka nyar mi no lon ni wala wuruta less than 7 hours ko ite jato kende at say yebula so between that period woli nyal ke mini ika busandi ka fa ala yalo nga dol fa report la
ni modol men ka okay men ka ni multi men operator ban fu men ko normal delivery
soma normal delivery
okay
soma normal delivery yeah komi ibuke check le dron yalo wulu maneta ba ke le yaji ibuke check itolu after delivery dron because la ran man soto yajel so itolu katal koron to no woli eta modol yena ngin no problem ot
because they after more accommodate the bari ka ima you know they just go more release prematurely
ha
okay
gorala baraka ba ke mbari ken kontan ba ke
thank you so much
I have no time but
Yeah. No. Even do good Latin. So, but Samsi Sambula Aina, I final words K, and then we can wrap
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
Sabula, yeah. Marlene, thank you so much. It's okay, mom.
Thank you so much.
Belorin damin kay mom malona water kay mom ite mun nyontang la moti definitely ikono kay mom ako be bala fa water, and then this is why na man sakundani taka changes ke really changes ke starting na yung problem also solve because man sakundana fam world mole kato fine priya ke wanyama ni market, and they are not fulfilling their obligation in makanyama. So ako bala fa water back bala fa kante balo le fa dala kan balo
bala fa water back
yeah definitely but coming out nyame more for nyanta start le ka ke nyaire ka jako negligence kita da ye samba yesu in court na ni yesu in court your judgment ke in their favor killing kita drong e bajela sai nyabe la sai be loptano be wulla utmole be wulla yano Gambia wala tawla ka tawla sambala ikaw si fala yeah otherwise ita falina more to
okay, some film when they go by for gender, you know, I could tell on something now. Yeah, right. Very good.
Number is on, so I'll stop here. Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah. So it's because I didn't do good, but if you can just come, I'm living out of the bill, my can ila sense, I mean, 2 cents, whatever you have to add to that.
Yeah, Nika and Bali are better for show, you know, it's an alarming situation right now in Gambia, you know, Musolbe, Bankan Timoto, or like Dulbula, Niseta Sokono drone, you know, they started having complications. So all be offended me alonko Mansakundala responsibility note, no more not a wulu lopitano, you know, and you have to make sure your vitals will be check, make sure everything is okay before you babble later. Then another safety is very important. You know, Musola safety is very important. Health and safety is very important. Okay. These are our mothers, these are our sisters, these are our wives. You know, no family wants to go through this, you know. Yeta ye konota kare kononto, you know, ye jiri, you know, the nano is healthy, the mother is healthy, but because certain things be coming like broad color yellow juve, you know, at the level of minto jeni babulala, you know, definitely momanyana new manyana tula wo level to that, honestly. I don't know they are not there because kabalu, you know, Dolbj, you know, they can come very early. Dolbj, they can, you know, it's a wulu for a bangy complication also and all those things, you know. Definitely almost definitely me alonko. We have to definitely do something about it, you know. So nyinemu kulete mi alonko bimasakunda challenge them to continue like a whole accountable for that until system is changed, until we are able to improve situation at the hospital. Because it's a key knowledge, you know. We just need a commitment. You know, we can do it definitely. Because the money that we need, obviously, you know, kakudol ming, you know, change kan sang, you know, na budget also, you know. I mean, we can create if we want to do something about the hospital situation. The blood bank should be fully replenished every time. We should graduate from that level where moyulu, you know, kening ketra loptano ka hona muso need blood alema ko nyina jamal se ma ko no. I think we should graduate from that. That is not good at all. Yeah. You know, citizens going desperate, looking for blood, you know, kamol nyininkala on the social media. Nyantam fanyola because mansakunda responsibility on kajiko. Every blood group type, you know, we have enough of the blood bank in the country.
Exactly.
You know, all you need is frigol sun. Frigol sun no you big of storage facility. Okay? A lot of people go through the hospital every day. Mansakunda fanyanda, they should be helpful in that recruitment process. Because it can patient, a lot of patients come through the hospital. Okay? Near Filco, somebody is in a particular blood group, you know, you need to create a database whereby the names and contact person of those people are available even at the hospital. Periodically, you know, contact those people to come and give blood. And we thank the Gambian National Army for that because they do that periodically. You know, the chief of defense staff, Nala Molun Kejel, what they go to the hospital to do that because the army, you know, they are the human based resource for now, participate of. So if we do that, the police do that, but also the population also do that too. You know, the neighborhood that we be enough blood in our blood bank, then the blood it shouldn't be like going rusting and waiting for people because all for our side,
Yeah.
So nite mom blood soto no so fonka fo ko fonita da ya fo la mole right blood bag nyene wul bin nala wato minna ite you don't know you are in a critical situation as a keno sudo tele jeni te ba fo ko bita mol contact la jama be te respond la sudo pour kamo so no kana mo transport na to l'hôpital no kana blood be al sudo that's going to be practically impossible, you know, unless I kill a close family member. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult. So we should graduate from that. And secondly, we heard recently that the public health officials are also on strike because their allowances are not being paid. Okay? And then they are not going to work. The last couple of months, you know, your negotiation, but up till now, they have not paid them. And I think they went back to sit down strike again. And we all know these public officials, they are the one responsible for registering of births at the hospital, then they will force immunization or itilekake. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah. And then other things, or them public health official do quality. So saying will be on strike right now. So didn't nyanda force pengol means ni wulure loptan right now. They are not getting it. Because the public officials are not there. Okay? So this means now we are risking to leave babies also to go without their vital immunization. And then government knows this. And then they went into organization, they went into negotiation with these health officials. Strikes but Hansa is still continuing. You know? So these are some of the things many along, you know, we have to get rid of these things as quickly as possible. We just need commitment. You know, you understand it. Clothing allowance the National Assembly member. Why can't we pump that money into our blood bank? Why can't we pump that into, you know, our healthcare system? You know?
Yeah.
They'll definitely name a Ministry of Health la budget or lafa. You know, Donika allowance or definitely Donika allowance. You know, nyanta graduate from that man.
Yeah.
No? Donika allowance or for the National Assembly member. If we can have fashion soul la jebang, you are the one wearing the best canila in town or the best borode in town. You know? You know, we are not there for that man. You know? All of that money, how much million is on that every year? Okay, this year, even though it's our right to have a clothing allowance, but let's all put this money together and donate it to the health ministry, or just go and improve one section of our health department. You know, put that money there. You know, the president can say, okay, I have a food allowance of this amount, 150,000 a day. But now I'm not going to spend 150,000 a day. Let me put part of that money, make so cool. You know, there's a storage facility in Royal Victoria Hospital or in Serekunda Hospital, even though the government cannot afford it. Okay? The president can do that. This meets the people talk. It can make it every year. It's the same story every year. There is no difference. You know, farmers will come and complain na fertilizer na tiol bikasan. Okay, that has been there since Jamila time. You know, so I think this time, Nintam borrow the money, meet the farmers store mantakila because it's a waste of money. You know, even though it's constitutional the pressure on the prukake, but you know, if I buy no like when you don't understand. Nobody will hold you accountable because you have a genuine reason for it. If I feel a colony, budget, Montana Farmer Store will look at our report last year. Last year, you complain on me for you, farmers will complain on me for you. Major, I'll go through. I'm sure maybe name Farmer Store, but like a report or something. I believe so.
Yeah.
There must be a report from each community in Mitino Academy. You know, what has been the concern in that community? What has been the concern in that particular region? NBR la regional minimum problem to LR la problem UR la problem West Coast la problem. Niolo yoso go back in the previous reports. Look at the main constraints many ango farmers will call the complaint. I know it's the same complaint because during Jawara time, farmers will come in complain fertilizer the Jorangolo na tiyo bikasa. Huh? Jamme nada fana the same thing farmers will na Jorangolo na tiyo bikasa. So saying do something about TSM bank instead of spending that money every year. Ikate no kan koten ke kenyin ka mi no problem what. Just go and resolve that problem. And what na jata kende afana bunda right now. That's what we need to do that now. You know, all these mineral resources in our country. You know, the zircon and everything, when we make a mine, na fisheries, we are losing millions of dollars. We'll call a health center bill, not the donors from the other countries. You know, Masakunda should start looking at our own natural resources now, exploiting community and our health center bill. Because ninjata kende amasoro, na banko titala no nyato.
Yeah.
Atitala no nyato. And nyato will prioritize that right now. You know, hata atara mbena budget o bill dunla healthcare, nga dundi jepang. You know, padiyemol ning allowance wali kuntu for 1 year. You know? Yeah, because mulka means sort of padiyemol 1 year, dole katana over 5 million a year, 2 million a year, or 3 million a year. You know? Minister Dolko was told. So if we cut down all those padiems and allowances, ngaji ko najata kenda is more important to us. Ngadundije, then all this problem will be solved. Thank you, Sawan.
Okay, thank you. So I'm feeling I think I'm more feeling below you kande. But the most interesting one, and I think some can agree. Ministers will have a parliamentarian allowance thing for clothing. Yep. I mean, you know, that's a mockery. If the more mockery, or they want to make us, I mean, like federal government after more viable because munemu need to go clothing. I mean, you should have even come with another term. Not only FNBG for your use, but clothing. Even until many you know, we are employed in the West. Mama clothing allowance. I mean, I never. I've been in this country for so many years. None of that, Lara, work with different organizations. Many are go, hey, Mr. Sawane, here is your clothing allowance. I mean, I can say I can understand health, I can understand other allowance, but transportation, but clothing can, you know, it's your own personal thing. So last year, for the agency to loan themselves loans, because loans many are for among guarantee that they will pay. You know, Bogos Pusifal and Nada. You know, it looks like this. We're talking about the past, but this parliament is even like a laughing stock than even the past, because, you know, making 45,000. That's a decent money in Gambian standard compared to other positions. On top of that, there are other benefits that parliamentarians do have. But having to just pointing that, you know, kind of make me really think, you know, like we are not serious. We as a country, we are not serious, especially our lawmakers, you know, having to come with that kind of, I don't know who were the people who came with this thing, but it doesn't really make sense. If we are blaming the president's office for the food allowance, if you're blaming that, and now this one is coming again, getting approved, nah. Yeah. But anyway, you know, it's very important. Nanta focus on the health to make sure health facilities as improve no. There is no doubt about it. It's just that, you know, we are not putting too much emphasis because men be in power, it will family book affect, and they don't care about the regular people. They just don't care. If they really care about regular people, they would have done something about it. Ningin be affected directly. Because Kuroka West Dam into so many places, many are that can be diverted, you know, to these healthcare facilities, you know, more hospital beds, make sure that the bloods are proactively acquired. You know, that make sure that the incentive create more, your blood donate. And also, Muslim among La Fala, or Kumasifality. Ike Bora Kuntule, Ike Kuntu Kujimal Bondi Bolobal, you know. War, it has nothing to do with Islam, but Mimbe is an ignorance. Na government, they are the one who's supposed to go out and sensitize people organize, seminars around this topic so that people can come and donate. They come there. When I was working for Amalgamated Bank, they come there and then ask us, whoever donate blood, you have a day off, 2 days off. Give them incentive, They come for, in 2 days off now, why not? Take the blood. Hey, come and get it. So this is the kind of thing that organizations and other places need to, encourage, so that more people can be moved to donate blood, and we have so much blood there for our patients. And then free jewel and other things, again, all these are coordinated effort that need to come from the Ministry of Health, and so forth. So definitely, I just want to emphasize on that. But I mean, I am think we can wrap it up. Definitely.
No, Farmer meant for, he hit the nail on the head. That's exactly right. I mean, coming at the Amu for long after Gambia and miss priorities. We have missed priorities. So in Malon memo priority, and instead of following prioritizing things, I come to from Gambia government when sign from Wallaminti. They are looking for ways to make money. They are looking for ways and asking themselves, what can the government do for me, instead of what can I do to help our state? Bao Momonata, they want something. New parliamentarian or called clothing allowance. I mean, that's for them. What about the people in the hospital? So Famara for I pay for that. That's the thing. Ningan own expenses all cut. Per diems and all those travel expenses. There's a lot we can do from our own natural resources, But instead, those are not priorities for them. It's all money priority. How can they make money? Some people, how can they make money? And that's not good. So that's the right way. Yeah, it's very sad. Government Mumo National Assembly for the Malo Kajeko Janiba budget approval. Kajeko our healthcare need to mend and unfortunately that doesn't happen. Healthcare continue to suffer, and year after year we are going through the same thing, same problems, and no solutions. So at the end of the day, the poor people suffer. That's what happened. So what I'm down. Love to all of us. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you, Famara.
Yeah.
Famara, any final words?
Yeah, thank you all so much. It was an interesting discussion as usual. So Nyinka Mbal Tentul Mbal Jaila for your contribution, Sam, and then Sawane. And of course, Mbaling, our guest, Mbal Tentula Bagabe, Kataku Kenda Bake and Gambia, Musola Karol. And I hope the government will, partner with her, Kajakoda, Nyinkoda, Lakamine, Finkada, Noka, and then see how we can improve the situation, definitely. Because Nyanda Kulfal signed out. Nyumanya continue every time Yemoje ko didn't banta musobanta, every time this becoming something is monotonous, and Nyanda Dandula Kala, because honestly it's not. As the parent, definitely nobody would like to go through this kind of situation. So Fonga Lamoy Musola, Lamoy a system of falling, and the health minister should do better, honestly. It should do better. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Famara.
Yeah, thank you all.
Yeah. All right. So we'll catch up next week. Thank you.
Yeah, you all have a great evening.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.